Welcome to another edition of Best Bets here at Pro Football Weekly, where we give you one of the games that we like this week. Be sure to check out the handicapping section at our website, profootballweekly.com, for all of our picks against the spread for Week 14, including our lock of the week. Handicapping expert Mike Wilkin is here with me. And Mike, it's another week, another team with a big number. The San Francisco 49ers at home, 10.5-point favorites versus the Dolphins. We like San Francisco, and the trends really support the Niners in this game.
Yeah, this number can't be anything less than 10.5, I think, because when you look at San Francisco, they've been just wonderful after losses or ties this season. 3-0 overall, 2 of those wins by 25 points or more. Look, this is a team that has not lost 2 in a row in Jim Harbaugh's time as head coach. And look, the Dolphins, I think, were a very nice story earlier this season, and I think still are. I think you tip your cap for what they've been able to do under Joe Philbin in the first season, but I think this is really a class test for Miami, one that they're probably not going to be able to pass against the San Francisco team that's covered in 7 of 12 games this season.
The Miami team gave the Patriots a little bit of a scare last week, and they've had some good games this year. You look at the defense, a lot of talent there. Ryan Tannehill's looked all right this year, but they're really struggling to score points, and just when you look at the X's and O's, not a good matchup for the Dolphins.
I think that there are just a number of reasons to kind of like San Francisco from a matchup perspective. They've got the better offense and the better defense. There's something really interesting when you look at the yards of San Francisco. They're 11th in yards gained and 2nd in yards allowed this year. So, I mean, that's pretty obvious to folks that follow the game. When you look back at the numbers last year, they were 26th in total offense. I frankly had forgotten that. And they were 4th in yards allowed. This team probably has a higher ceiling than last year's team, but that's scary to think of. And it's scary to think of what might happen to the Dolphins if they don't play a top caliber game here. Certainly they're capable of it, but again, the situation just seems to work against them. Having to go on the road after playing New England is just, it's the luck of the draw from a schedule perspective, and it just doesn't work out well for these Dolphins.
No, it certainly doesn't. And, the Miami defense will have to put together its best game this year to keep this low scoring, because it's going to be hard for their offense to score points. We saw them have trouble with a mobile quarterback in Russell Wilson a couple weeks ago, and the 49ers already have taken it to 2 AFC East teams this year, the Bills and the Jets earlier this season. They do play the Patriots in Week 15, so maybe San Francisco will be caught looking ahead. That could be a chance for Miami, but as you said, we really like the 49ers 10.5-point favorites over the Dolphins is one of our best bets. To see all of our picks against the spread for Week 14, be sure to check out our handicapping page and see Mike's column for his picks for Week 14 at our website, profootballweekly.com.